Hello Royals, I'm back with a video. This is going to be my first Royal Brag video, so hopefully I'm doing this right. It's about my daughter, who is a talented young chef in St. Louis, Missouri, which is only a few hours from where I live. And it's just super exciting, and I just want to tell everybody on earth how awesome she is and how beautiful and heartwarming it is to see her in her element, making her magic, and finally finding her place in the culinary world, which some of you might already know can be a brutal place, especially for a woman who wants to make her way in the kitchen. Personally, for my daughter, she never went through culinary school, so that was a huge hurdle to make herself accepted and to prove her skills to the other people in the kitchen. She literally spent months being sent down to the basement to bring up boxes of stuff, and all the while she worked with burly guys who could definitely have taken on that task. Making her clean random things. She's been through a lot. And so the exciting thing is she has been featured in a local foodie magazine. So I could actually go to the grocery store and pick one up, and there's a feature article about my daughter. So that's the coolest thing in the world. And anyway, the article talks about her journey and how she's made it thus far, and the fact that she's a pastry chef in one of the most reputable restaurants in St. Louis, and she also takes care of all the wine pairings and the non-alcoholic beverages as well. So it's pretty huge, and like I said, she made her way all by herself, so that's just really another feather in her cap, and shows you that, when you really want something and you're passionate about it and you put in the work, cool things can happen, exciting things can happen, and you can make a life for yourself where you actually love what you do. And I had the privilege of going to eat at her very fancy restaurant and do what is called a tasting menu. And that was just a once-in-a-lifetime experience. Between the excellent foods and the non-alcoholic drinks, I also tasted a couple of wines. One from the very region where my daughter was born, in France, so that was a bit of nostalgia in the glass right there. But I think my favorite part of the whole evening was watching her pour the wine and speak to the customers, watching her present her desserts and take time on all the little tiny details that do make a difference. They do make a difference in the culinary world. And to people who are passionate about it, yes, they want it to be right. And then the exciting thing about her article that I found was that when she was interviewed, she was so thoughtful in mentioning every single person who has had an impact on her in any way in her culinary journey, from her grandma to myself and our little kitchen in France and our little garden, to the chefs she has worked with, other people she has known that have helped her with recipes, that helped her get her certificate to be a sommelier. Just all the people along the way that contribute to her success. So that to me is the mark of a humble and beautiful soul, because she's not there talking about herself. She's actually there being grateful for all the people who were there for her along the way. So that's my royal brag. That's my daughter. Thanks for watching.